Hello student, welcome to Biotrick Learning. Today I will be discussing about metals and non-metals. Every object around us can be categorized into two types of elements, metals and non-metals. Your books, clothes, pencil, water bottle, bag, table, the door are all examples of non-metal. Therefore, it is very important to know the properties of metals and nonmetals and how to distinguish between them. So, first we'll see what is called metals. The prominent characteristic of metal is it is a good conductors of heat and electricity. So, these elements are electropositive and contain less than or equal to 3 electrons in their valence shell. Metal such as aluminium, copper, iron are widely used around us. Metals are used for the construction of bridges, automobile, aeroplanes, ships, train, etc. Some prominent physical properties of metals are metal occurs in solid state, but there is one exception, that is mercury. Mercury is always in a liquid state. Metals are malleable in nature, that can be beaten into thin sheets. Metals are ductile too. This means that metal can be stretched into thin wires. Metal conduct heat and electricity. It is also very shiny in nature. Metals are very strong and hard, also known to be very heavy. Metals also sonorous. They produce a sound when they are wrung or hit by any object. Now we'll see what is called non-metals. So one of the prominent characteristic of non-metal is insulator. They cannot conduct heat or electricity. Many elements in the periodic table do not behave like metals. So these elements are known as non-metals. These elements gain electron to form compound. These are electronegative and contain more than 3 electrons in their valence shell. For example, sulfur, carbon, iodine, oxygen, etc. So now we'll see some important physical properties of metal. So metals are very brittle in nature. Metals are non-ductile. Metals are insulator or poor conductor of electricity and heat. At room temperature, that they can be in state of solid, liquid or gases. They do not produce any sound while beating. They can be transparent in nature. So here you can see in this periodic table the blue color boxes represent metals and the yellow color boxes that represent non-metals. The periodic table comprises an arrangement of elements based on certain chemical properties that they exhibit. The metals are arranged on the left side and the non-metals on the right side of the periodic table. The rows of the tables are called periods and columns are called groups. There is total of 92 elements that are known to be found naturally, out of which 70 are metals and 22 are non-metals. Thank you student. I hope you understood what is called metal and non-metal.